parti pour le 13e Grand Prix Cycliste de Montréal. 24 équipes dans les 18 World Tour. 6 équipes sur invitation.
I was going to say Michael Matthews for the Worlds. I wasn't saying anything of any great consequence, but I'm just excited to have pictures back.
Yes. What is the overall elevation of the World's Road Race? I know it's a crazy long race, 270 something.
It is about 4.5.
At the moment, and look at this. There's been a split. UAE Team Emirates have gone for this, and they've dragged Little Trek with them. Said if you stayed on their coattails, Brian, there could well be something in it for you, and so it is proven. Little Trek getting a free ride here, but that's a healthy gap that has to be bridged.
Anyway, just let them do this, and it's a sit and wait.
Oh, hello. Well, he's had his glory here in Canada. That was on Friday. And Michael Matthews, absolute hero. He did a great job of keeping up, quite frankly.
Empty the bottle. It's just to get rid of some of that excess weight, as you already mentioned.
Fabulous. And here we go. Pogačar's going now. He's going to fly the coop. Pogačar, 2 bike lengths, 3 bike lengths. It'll be 4 in a moment. Jorgensen staying with him, and just looking a little bit further back to see anybody else who's got the will. It's Alaphilippe who's trying to rock and roll with it, but Pogačar has flown, and this is further away than I thought. He takes it on this major peak, and he now wants to own the day, and by a significant margin. Well, we said it's been an awful long time before anyone had gone solo, and he's doing it again. Oh, look at that. A country mile, and indeed separation, almost galaxies apart, it seems. When Tadej Pogačar's in this kind of mood, he's been dictating everything. He is the impresario, and he said goodbye to everybody. He called for Raf Majka to do the last job for him, and then he said to himself, if you want a job doing properly, do it on your own. And that is what's happened. There is a huge void here between Tadej Pogačar and everybody else. And if you had any doubt as to whether he had what it takes to deliver in the Worlds, then after such a busy season, then think again. He's absolutely in charge, not only of his own destiny, but those around him as well, Brian. Remarkable. As a fighting force, and Alaphilippe's trying to spur them on here. Look, do you want to see this one go up the roads? Their problem is that it's Tadej Pogačar who's up the roads, and catching Pogačar is not an easy task. Time trial mode for him, 37 seconds, I think unbridgeable, Brian.
Yeah, it looks like it, and you know, he looks so easy.
I know.
They're knocking lumps out of each other behind, throw by throw, and he's just glancing around. Where are you? I've got 38 seconds. Going on to the last lap. You know, they'll look over to the right-hand side and see him, but there is a bit of a fighting force. Bilbao, Jorgensen, Aramburu and Alaphilippe. But we're coming round to the hardest part of this course, Carlton, and that's where it suits.
Get up and indeed help him, and that's been his frustration on so many different occasions. But Bilbao still holds a margin. Alaphilippe was willfully trying to close it down. There's only 19 seconds separating indeed Bilbao and the chasers for the time being. Pogačar issues a little bit of spittle, and indeed not that he needs to shed any kind of weight here, and in fact he's easing up here, Brian. He just wants to bring this in. He's possibly thinking about how he's going to celebrate. He's as we mentioned, a rough old time of things. Well, he's come good. He does occasionally shine very brightly. This man shines brightly all the time. It feels like his era now, Brian. It's hard to declare that with so many great riders, of course, and great rivals. Jonas Vingegaard, of course, Primož Roglic, but boy, oh boy, he's separating himself from everybody, isn't he?
Yeah, you know, where do you stop with him? You know, when you look at his results this year in a lot of these top races, it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and he's going to knock up another one.
1,700 metres to go. You know what? He's going to be looking into the eyes of Pello Bilbao. I don't think anyone else is going to be down on the hairpin before he gets there. How fabulous is this? There's the Flamme Rouge just about to be taken by Tadej Pogačar. He's going to take the day, and he's going to see Pello Bilbao, the lonesome figure, is going to take second place today. Still not sure who's going to get onto the podium, but let's wait and see. Just down at the bottom of this descent, they take a hairpin, they switch back on themselves, they take a ramp up to the final. And here he is. That's the Flamme Rouge behind him. The heat haze is here, and he's been burning white hot throughout this entire day. He's dictated everything. He's made sure that he knew the strategy and indeed how to deliver it. And he's already celebrating. How wonderful is this? That's a mark of the man, and indeed of the margin he has. Incredible. Takes the hairpin switch back here. Ha. There's no stopping him, Brian. Oh, look at
Absolutely
this.
nobody stopping him.
That was Michael Matthews.
This is what the crowd came here to see. They came to see this man. They would have loved to have seen Michael Woods win this race, but they came to see this man, and they've been royally entertained.
Tadej Pogačar is in his pomp. He is magnificent. He's in charge, not only of today, but one feels of his own destiny. It's just another page in an annal of our sport that is yet to be completed. Well, in another breath, you have to say he is the complete athlete when it comes to cycling. He can go quickly when he needs to. He can time trial. He can indeed control a day and possibly an era. Tadej Pogačar has won here in Montreal. And for goodness sake, when does the winning stop? We just don't know. Pogačar takes it. Pello Bilbao will come home for a worthy second place. We may have a sprint for third. We've been staying with Tadej, and we'll stay with him today, tomorrow, and for many, many months to come. Rock and roll here. He goes to the centre of the road. Alaphilippe's over on the barriers. This is fabulous. What a finale for third place. Not quite sure who's going to get there. It looks like it's Alaphilippe on the line. Oh, my goodness. Great battle for third place. Everybody wants to congratulate him because of the manner with which he has delivered today. Tadej Pogačar. Chapeau, sir.
Happens in the last lap and thought, nah, I'm just going to rip it up and do what I do best and just absolutely annihilate everybody. And that's what he did. Certainly a crowd pleaser. I was just looking at that sprint. I'm glad Bilbao held on for second place. Alaphilippe gets third. He's another crowd pleaser. Tom Squinch was the rider that was leading out. Michael Woods was there. Van Heels. But yeah, when this man's on form, it's wonderful to watch.
It's a privilege. Tadej Pogačar takes the day, finishing in front of Pello Bilbao. Alaphilippe led home the chase with Maxim Van Heels. We had Jon Segura, Tom Squinch, Ties Benoot, Michael Woods, the Canadian champion, Zambanini, and Jai Hindley rounding out your top 10.